She was just like you, all green and always leaning on you. Oh, when I see
Hi, I'm Calyx. So I'm a jazz studies major, and that just means I study jazz. Like, I study jazz on my instrument, on guitar, and I play in a bunch of different ensembles. So I did big band last year, and I also am in like a guitar ensemble. I'm also in smaller jazz combos, so we just play a lot of jazz. I'm also in a band called Jack Flowers and the Petal Tones, which is really, really fun. And that's just more like indie garage, like rock stuff, and that is really cool, being able to perform with my friends and just like go out to like random house shows and basements and smaller venues and just be able to like rock out and have fun. Please don't leave that in. I hate that I said rock out. Oh my God. Anyway, but it's really fun to go to these small venues and just kind of play and be with my friends and have my friends come out and like show them what I love doing. So my parents they're going on 24 years, oh my gosh. They, again, are like the biggest supporters that I have in my life. Like, I grew up in like a family business, and I feel like a lot of people expected me to take over the family business or like the cafes and like the restaurants that they own. But I think they knew very early on that it was just not gonna be my calling. And I've always expressed an interest in music. It's been like the one thing that has stayed very consistent throughout my whole life. So I think it just wasn't a shock to them when I told them that I wanted to go into music, and they've been with me like every step of the way, and I couldn't ask for better parents. I've been singing for as long as I can remember, and I remember just doing like talent shows and open mics in elementary school, and also joining a choir. I played the clarinet from the 4th till 8th grade, and then in that time, I also picked up the guitar like sometime before middle school, like in the 7th grade, because I really wanted to learn how to play guitar to accompany my singing, because I just thought that I wanted to like, my favorite show growing up was Hannah Montana, and my favorite movie was Camp Rock.
Who I am, there's no way to hold it in.
I would imagine like performing in front of like big crowds and like huge arenas. And so I was like, oh, I want to like be a pop star one day. But that's kind of what got the ball rolling for me. And then once it was time for me to like choose a major, I knew that I wanted to do something that would challenge me and that would kind of push my musicianship further, and I felt like I wanted to dive even deeper into the guitar, and so I did. And I also had discovered jazz in that time because I was in my school's jazz band. I had known nothing about jazz. I don't know why I was in that band, but I did it, and it definitely inspired me to like keep going today, and I feel like I have to remember that every time I kind of struggle. I would say that my friends and family, as cheesy as it sounds, my friends and family definitely inspire me the most. Just because the people that I'm surrounded by really push me to be better. Not even directly, but just more because after I came to college, I was just constantly surrounded by people who also are trying to like be the best musician that they want to be. And that definitely inspires me because I want to be able to hang and I want to be able to like play the same things as other people. And that's not to say that I just want to get to the level that my friends are at, but it's because I see how motivated everyone else is that it makes me motivated too. And I think my family, like, they've supported me since day one, and it's really cool to like see their faces when I play something that's cool or fun for them. So it's really cool to see them smile and impress them a little bit. When I first applied to college, I've definitely been in situations where I've been like judged based on the way that I look for like really trivial things, like being in a space that is predominantly male, being in a space that is predominantly white, or being in a space that is predominantly both of those things. It's really scary and it's intimidating because you're like, am I gonna be able to make it? Like, I can be 10 times better than anyone in this room. But in the end, like, that kind of won't matter unless I get chosen, you know? But on the flip side of that, it's really cool because in this scene, I feel like it really doesn't matter what you look like also. It doesn't matter what you look like they just want to hear you play. Like, it doesn't matter what you look like, where you come from, what school you graduated from, what degree you have. In the end, if you can pick up your instrument or open your mouth and sing and play something that impresses people and that brings others joy, it doesn't really matter.